NFT, the next gold rush. Cryptocurrency is no longer the strangest online trend. Those reins have been taken by NFTs. Non-Fungible-Token have become a sensation or scandal. Memes being sold for the cost of Tesla, tweet fetching 7-figure bids, and the most important thing happened on March 11th. A digital-only artwork has sold at a Christie's auction house for eye-watering $69 million. But the bidders will not receive a sculpture, painting, or even a print. Instead, they get a unique digital token known as NFT. Welcome to the bizarre world of non-fungible tokens, NFT, the unique digital asset that could reshape how we view the copyright and the internet. What makes the sale unique was that the art is purely digital. The sale of Everyday's The First 500 Days by crypto artist Beeple is by far the largest known sale of an NFT, and positioned Beeple as among the top 3 most valuable living artists together with the Jeff Koons, David Hawkins. Surprisingly, his digital artwork was sold at higher prices than the work of Frida Kahlo, Salvador Dali, and Paul Gauguin. The market of NFTs ballooned in 2020, climbing to the market capitalization of at least $338 million, bringing in over $86 million last month alone. NFTs are clearly having a moment. On February 19th, an animated GIF of the Nyan Cat, a 2011 meme of the flying Pop-Tart cat, sold for over $500,000. A few weeks later, musician Graham sold some of her artwork for more than $6 million. In the latest purchase, digital home set in a Mars-like landscape has sold for $500,000. NFTs are not entirely new. They've been around since 2017 when a company called Dapper Labs began selling a unique digital cat cartoons called CryptoKitties. While that was a fad that quickly fizzled out, the phenomenon of the NFTs has come roaring back. Much like Bitcoin was hailed as a digital answer to the currency, are NFTs becoming the digital answer to the collectibles and future of the art? Or is just a bubble that will burst? A horde of googly-eyed cartoon cats, a video of high-flying Louvre and Dunk, a digital paintings made of 5,000 small images have been sold at an unbelievable $69 million at Christie's online auction. All of this have recently turned into the non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, a new method of digitally buying and selling art or other media. These crypto assets represent the latest blockchain-based boom. 3 years, the entire NFT market was worth no more than $42 million. By the end of 2020, it has grown 705% to $388 million in value. While estimated for the current market size are unavailable, surely it's grown even more. Just consider the face value of the tokens sold in the first 2 months of the year. Through February, there has been close to 150,000 sales of these tokens for some $310 million, almost quintuple the amount sold in all of 2020. Then, what are NFTs and how do they work? First, it's important to understand what I mean by fungibility. A fungible asset is something with a unit that can be readily interchanged, like money. For example, you can swap $20 note for the 2 $10 notes and have the same value. That is called fungible. However, if something is not fungible, it won't be possible since that item possesses unique properties that cannot be interchanged with something else. Take the Mona Lisa. The painting is unique and cannot be substituted for replica paintings or paint for the same value because there is only one authentic, original Mona Lisa. Similarly, NFTs are one-of-the-kind digital asset that can be bought and sold like any other piece of property. NFTs can be thought of as an ownership certificate or digital signature, much like how a great work of art might bear the artist's signature as a seal of authenticity. NFTs are crypto assets but not fungible like cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. They exist as a string of numbers and letters stored in a blockchain ledger, where the information contains who owns the digital asset, who sold it, and when it was sold. It was also encrypted, ensuring the authenticity and scarcity of the tokens. Think of it as this way. A digital work of art is not unique or scarce because it can be downloaded and copied infinitely. But when you mint or tokenize the file into the NFT, it becomes authentic and scarce. So while the digital object might be all over the internet, buying the NFT means acquiring the certificate of ownership for it. By doing so, NFTs ostensibly fix the problem of digital creation on the internet. How to make the creation scarce and therefore more valuable like the real art. They can sell their art directly and rely less on the intermediaries. NFTs can also contain the smart contracts that may give the artist a cut of any future sales of token. Platforms that sell the NFTs usually need you to use the cryptocurrency. Since most of the NFTs are part of Ethereum blockchain, they generally can only be purchased with the Ethereums and stored in a digital wallet. As with the cryptocurrency, blockchain technology works to keep data unchangeable and fraud-proof. What's special about tokens? Advantages. For a buyer, they provide a secure certificate of ownership of a digital object, protecting the good's value. The internet makes it easy to duplicate and forge something, and without an indisputable ownership record such as NFT, the good is essentially worthless. For a seller, NFT make it not only possible to sell something today, but also to keep earning tomorrow. Artists in particular have historically struggled to reap rewards if their work appreciated in value. NFT can be coded to allow the original creator to collect money each time the token traded hands, usually for between 2.5% to the 10% of the sale prices. The ability to set up the recurring revenue stream appeals to any famous person looking to extend their fame's art potential. Why are NFTs in the news right now? A combination of factors. Mainstream celebrities are latching onto the trend, pushing it into the spotlight. The sales of the Christies are doing the same. The venerable auction house bestowing the sense of legitimacy to the genre, mostly the Beatles' record-breaking $69 million. Another main player, NBA Top Shot, a site launched last October for virtual, video-based basketball trading cards. These so-called moments are sold in 5-card packs and then resold in a thriving secondary market. The collections are later displayed in publicly viewable profile pages that function as virtual trophy cases. What are some examples of NFTs? The range of NFTs includes just about anything that can be captured as digital files. An original work by street artist Banksy has been turned into the NFTs. Bids for the NFT of Twitter founder Jack Dorsey's first tweet hit $2.5 million. The band King of the Leon drafted the NFT version of their new album, while the NBA is selling NFT basketball highlights. Among all of the interesting stories, the story of the Banksy artwork is special. How they turned the physical drawings into the digital NFT. Don't be surprised, they bought a piece of Banksy's artwork named Moran and burnt it. But instead of destroying the value of the art, they claim to have made it more valuable because it was sold as a piece of blockchain art. The company behind the stunt, called Injective Protocol, bought a screenplay from the New York gallery. They then livestreamed its burning on the Twitter account, Burnt Banksy. But why would anyone buy a piece of art just to burn it? They explained in the middle of the live streaming. If you were to have the NFT and the physical piece, the value would be primarily in the physical piece. By removing the physical piece from the existence and only having the NFT, we can ensure that the NFT, due to the smart contract ability of the blockchain, will ensure that no one can alter the piece and its true piece of the existence in the world. By doing this, the value of the physical piece will then be moved onto the NFT. Digital art, memes, or sports memorabilia, however, represent just a slice of current NFT market. In the gaming world, tokens can be represented as special asset the buyer can use in the game. There are NFT collectibles based on arcade games like Street Fighter, while Axie Infinity, one of the most popular crypto collectibles platform, sells cartoon characters that are created to fight. Others sell NFTs representing real estate in a virtual landscape. The most popular virtual real estate site, Decentraland and Arth2, operates as a multiple role-playing game that allows users to build their entire virtual world as an NFT. Nike has joined the fray too. The retail giant has patented a method to verify sneakers' authenticity using the NFT system called CryptoKicks. OpenSea is the biggest NFT marketplace with over 200 categories and 4 million items. It's been referred to as the eBay on the blockchain. And is it all the bubble? As with the cryptocurrencies, there are concerns about the environmental impact NFTs could have due to the maintenance of blockchain. Another concern is that not all NFTs verify the person selling a digital art piece is original creator. A potentially more serious challenge is competing for a blockchain service that promises to provide a legitimate record that given the NFT is unique, not to mention the rich token shops that mimic the store names of existing Ethereum-based NFT shops. The NFT craze has also come with the emerging piracy problems, with many instances of random people monetizing individuals' trade as token for sale. There is skepticism that ownership alone makes a digital asset valuable. When it comes to digital art, a buyer owns the original painting but cannot keep others from sharing it or changing it online. Many worry that NFTs, like any other speculative asset, is being hyped up and could be digital bubble in making. Beeple, the artist whose record-breaking NFT was sold at Christie's, himself said that he believes that the market at this moment has all the hallmark of bubble. David Jarrett, the author of 50-Foot Blockchain, said that people selling the NFTs are crypto grifters who are trying to come up with a new form of worthless magic beans that they can sell for money. And here's one thing we can sure about. This might be the huge chances for the digital artists and can be treated as one form of modern art. Though prices may fluctuate in the future, it looks like NFTs are here to stay. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel and show your thumbs up. And I will hop around the world and bring lots of thousands of funny stories to you. Let's hop around together. Thank you and see you again.